Big break, 1015. Are you confident that you have PID on the unit? We see the two digging and with the wheel bearing.
Hi, my name's Rudy. I'm here with Bingo Airsoft Designs to demonstrate the latest version of the Advanced System 5 airsoft gun that we've developed. These are completely 3D printed prototype guns that we brought out here to Fulda Gap to let players take them out to the field and try them out and give us some feedback on the good and the bad and the ugly and everything they want related to how well these guns perform and how they feel. So I can show you a little bit more about how this AS5 is put together. It's designed strictly as an airsoft gun. So one of the things you'll notice, and these are actually the HPA versions of the gun, but what you'll notice is none of these guns have magazines. These are not magazine-driven guns, but instead they have an internal box feed mechanism built into the back of the gun. There's a hopper access right up here at the top where you can pour BBs into the gun. And the back here on this design holds about 3,500 rounds right back here in the stock. The stock plate, which is interchangeable with different styles of stock plate, you can see that it actually has the box mag mechanism, and when you pull the trigger, automatically winds to feed the BBs up to the front. And I've added some foam back here to help dampen the sound of the BBs rattling around in these guns. So one of the other characteristics of this gun is that it's very modular and easy to maintain. So I wanted something that didn't require tools to service it on the field. So simply pushing a button here releases the hand grip, and that gives you access to the battery compartment. From there, if you need to get access to your hop-up, another lever, you just push and separate, and that's it. The gun comes apart in 3 parts. The lower half uses a 249 form factor here. So 2 screws and this entire engine comes out. This is using a custom chassis this has a Wolverine Inferno engine in it. I have versions with Polar Star jacks and versions with Fusion engine, 249 engines in it. So this is just the lower half. Again, very easy to service any part of this mechanism. If you need to service the box mag, you can just pull this right out the back and change it out. If it ever breaks, again, easy to take out the gearbox. The front end uses standard M4 M4 barrel, M4 hop-up. So you can use any M4 parts right up here on the top end that you want. If you want a longer barrel or a shorter barrel or change to your favorite hop-up, you can do it with this. Again, its assembly is very simple. You just slide it back together. That's all in place. Then you plug in your battery. And then put on your hand grip, and you can see there's actually multiple types of hand grips. I have some with rails, some with angle 4 grips. You can see different variations there. There's also a riser that I have that can be moved and of course removed. This helps if you put optics on the top, it puts it in line with your eye, especially if you're using a full mask. The production model will have fire select buttons down here on both sides, so it's ambidextrous. And you'll have an integrated FCU in the gun. So the electronics to control the engine will be built in, and it'll have multiple fire modes. So you can have semi, burst, and full auto, or burst, 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 and different rates of fire, all as part of the gun. One of the key characteristics of this is its weight. This doesn't weigh much of anything. Even fully loaded, I think if you feel this is fully loaded with 3,500 2.2 weights, and it's very light. It comes in at about 6 pounds. So it's really light. I have slings and all these other accessories for people to try out while they're here out on the field. But this is the Advanced System 5 gun. We'll be coming out with other versions later on. There'll be an AS3, which will be a CQB gun. It'll probably be about half the size of this. I plan to make a heavy machine gun, a DMR, and a sniper version. But I played around with it by just adding an extra long barrel. This has got a 650 barrel in here. And I tried a different stock just to push it out a little bit further. So you can see that there's various things you can do. You can interchange all the parts to kind of design this around what style of play that you want. The key points are you don't have to field any magazines. Very light. Now you go out on the field. Just for the HPA version, all you need is your tank. On the AEG version, you don't need anything. Just put your BBs in and go. No need for a vest, no need for whatever you want to carry, unless you need your other stuff on your body. So there you go, the AS5. from Bingo Airsoft Designs.
Big break, 1015. Are you confident that you have PID on the exhibit? We see the